Hi guys, it's me, Rylan, and today we're going to be going through the Rush vinyl albums that I have. So make sure you stay tuned because I'm probably going to be going through some of your favorites. So let's jump right into it. This will be in chronological order. So let's jump right in. Starting us off, we have Archives from, this came out in 1977, but it features their first album, Rush, from 1974, their second album, Fly By Night. Let me flip this around. And their third album, Caressive Steel, from 1975. Fly By Night also came out in 1975, but just a really good compilation album. I think they really picked the right choice of albums. I'm really glad that they decided to do Caressive Steel instead of just skipping to 2112. And I know that would be probably a pretty bad move because they would have skipped an album. But if you open things up here, you have a picture of the band. And credits, really, just credits. Really good album. So, if you're looking to get started with Rush's, if you're looking to dive back into Rush, then I would recommend probably getting this. Next up, we actually have an album that isn't really needed because of the archives, but I think you recognize this one. Fly By Night from 1975. This was actually one of the first records I ever got. It was for Christmas. I believe it might have been my 9th or 10th birthday. But I still play it to this day, and it's one of my most played records because I really enjoy it. This was when Neil Peart had just joined the band, so they all look pretty young there. But I really enjoy it. I know I keep saying that over and over, but he added so much. He added new lyrics, more progressive sound. You have songs like By Tour and the Snow Dog and Anthem on here, and Best I Can, and it's just a really good overall album. They managed to replace their drummer and still keep their kind of hard progressive rock sound, which wasn't, I guess it didn't really exist when John Rutsey was in the band. So next up, we have actually 2 record package. All the World the Stage, band's first live album. I don't really know what to say about this. Obviously, I really like it. I think it's probably the band's best live album. Came out in 1976 after the release of 2112. Flip over to the back. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. You get these pictures. You open it up to the inside. Get some more really cool pictures of the band. Not only that, but it gives you the discography listing to pretty much everything that had been released up until that point. That one I actually got fairly recently. That one I got it this summer. I guess you could say last summer. But I don't regret getting it because I still play it a lot. But okay, moving up the ladder, we have Rush's most technically proficient album, their most prog rock album. It has a lot of technical elements, which can be, an example could be Cygnus X1, Book 2, Hemispheres. When I saw this at the vinyl shop, I was actually debating whether to get it or they had a Farewell to Kings there. And ultimately I decided to get this just because I feel like it's the band just at their peak in terms of technical and prog, technical reasons and prog. But you flip it around, you have the two brains on the back. You open it up, they actually chose kind of a color they'd never chosen before, purple. It's like a dark purple. You can see the band and the lyrics to the entire album on here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so this is the final album that I have from Rush. Grace, Under Pressure, 1984, and I forgot to mention Hemispheres is 1978. This might be my favorite Rush 80s album, and I know a lot of people like Moving Pictures and Signals and Permanent Waves and stuff. I've always liked this album specifically. Just the whole album is great. Every single song is great. You have Distant Early Warning, which is the band's hit off of this album. After Image, Red Sector A, which is a really, probably one of the more emotional Rush songs. The Enemy Within. And side 2 is where some of my favorites start to come in. The Body Electric, which is great. I love the Neil Peart drumming. Kid Gloves, with a really good Alex Lifeson guitar solo. Red Lenses. I don't understand the hate to Red Lenses. Like, I guess it might be a cringe kind of, just a bit of a lazy song for Rush. But I honestly kind of like it, the jazz elements to the song. And, of course, Between the Wheels, which is probably my favorite song on the album.